Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick note. So I have this Hustler Raptor SD, and I wanted to put this snow blade on it. So this is like Ohio steel snow blade. So I started, looking at the feedbacks, the reviews and stuff, and there's an awful lot of comments that it doesn't fit a lot of stuff. And the reason why is because the manufacturer says that the arm bar, that's what you want to call it, that goes out to the swivel wheels in the front, you have to have a 3-inch clearance in order to get this clamp assembly on, which would go like this, I guess, would have to go on. But the arm bar has to be 3 inches straight, 3 inches all directions unobstructed. I got it anyways, because there's got to be a way to figure out how to get it on to my rod, on my zero-turn mower. So for you guys that are out there that have the Hustler Raptor type series that it would normally not fit on, this is what I did. Okay. So Ohio Steel and the other people say that this clamp basically has to sit like that, right? So this arm bar would be 3 inches square, and this bracket goes underneath, and that's what sandwiches or clamps onto the arm bar. Well, on the Raptor, Hustler Raptor, it's not only tapered this way, but it's also tapered in the front. There was no way it was going to fit on here. But this adapter bolts onto the front of this. So it would normally be like that. Well, I kind of started looking and I realized that this floor pan where you put your feet on, 2 bolts, you can remove it and get down behind the frame. And then I realized, well, I could just, instead of having the brackets up here, why not direct bolt them to the frame? It's a heavy duty frame. So I measured it out, I bolted directly to the frame. Voila, the Ohio Steel snowplow blade fits to the Hustler Raptor zero-turn mower. So I'm not telling you this is actually how you do it. I'm just saying this is what worked for me and this is what I did. I drilled 2 holes into the front of the frame to get those adapters fit on there. And so far it's been working out pretty good. I just got the chains in. I'm going to be putting on the tires. We got a snowstorm coming here in about 48 hours. It's because I have a lot of rocks. So my snowblower is just eating rocks. I wanted to get the blade so I can shove the snow out of the way without killing my snow thrower. So the only thing left to do is to hook up this leg thing. I'll hook this up and I'll kind of give you a little rundown. Yeah. Luckily it's a Saturday. Got my work cut out for me. Overall did pretty good. You get a really good leg workout because you have to step on that bar to lift the blade up so you're not dragging snow around. But the top of my knee gets stuck on the handlebars in between there. So I'm gonna think of something. And I'm also thinking that I wanna put some kind of adjustment right here. So that way I can, maybe screw out a bolt and then that would allow it to lift up a little bit. So yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of modifications and fine tune it. So the final setup, what I ended up doing is, remember I was talking about the spacing bolt. So here's what I did. So I drilled a hole, put some all thread through here, use these 2 setters. Basically what it does is it pushes that bar back, which lifts up on here because I want it to float across the ground. It did come with, you know, steel skids that you can put on there. And it was just, I didn't want to slide them across the concrete and screw that up because they're not like Teflon coated. They're just steel angle iron. And then that digs into the gravel. So it is what it is. So anyways, that's the adjustment. Now I didn't want to go through and having to adjust this big thing again because I'm all the way up anyways. And it really, really sucks to adjust that. I want to be able to adjust it, you know, 1 inch at a time or whatever I want to do. And then I just put like, I had some heavy duty foam block pad stuff I had left over. So I just used that. Okay, the foot deal. What was the problem was, so if you're looking at your zero turn, let me set it down. This is what was happening. Okay. When these are in to steer, they're right here. The problem is that when you push down on the foot bar, it lifts the blade up and then you steer backwards. But I couldn't get these any higher, and what was happening is my knee was getting stuck underneath here and the bar to lift up, and then I couldn't get my feet out. Well, I realized that I can spin the handles around. So during the winter time, I'm just going to steer like this, and that way it's not over top of my knee. The seat is pretty much all the way back. So that's what I did. Turn the bars around so that way I can use the foot bar to lift the blade up and down, and I can still steer. This is not uncomfortable at all. And then, I don't know, hell, if I like it like that, maybe I'll just leave it like that during the summer. There you have it. Got it all set up on the Ohio Steel's all set up. I got it so it's adjusted. And you've seen that I moved a lot of snow. So that's it. Talk to you guys later.